Welcome back everyone, I am the Depressed Dior and this is Brigandine. Alright, well there's not really much left for us to do. I'm a bit wary about attacking Norgard's capital. Not because it's going to be difficult or anything like that, but everything will end up transferring over to this city here. And that could be a little bit of an issue because that'll make it harder for New Almechia to attempt to defeat Norgard. So I think I might hold off right now. I mean, that still leaves it still leaves Almechia kind of stuck a little bit, but the way I see it is if they take back Cardiff somehow, I could take that over, and if they manage to make a push towards Alley, what do we call it, Alley Rhyme, I can then push and become a border to Norgard. So that's the plan. Anyway, what do we got here? Send everybody. Well, not everybody, but almost everybody. If I need to, I'll cut some of this out. We'll see how this goes. This is what they got left. Vaynard's probably the worst of it, simply because he has really strong units. God, they're just one enough together. Fairy Crown. Fairy Crowns I think are pretty good, if I recall. And more people. A lot of people get turned into ducks in this game, by the way. And so I think that's a sword. Dark robe. Like those stat increasing items, like potions, are extremely rare, by the way. There's one that actually increases your rune power. And I think at this point, well, there is one more character we haven't picked up yet. I'm not sure when he becomes available. So yeah, they managed to push back. Lost a few units in the process. And obviously they are going to be split between the two of them again. The AI does attack multiple fronts sometimes, but it's not often. Push back and take it back. There, he got poisoned. Drunk man. Flame axe. As blah blah blah. Oh, excuse me. There has been a minor battle here, and some of the villagers were involved and got injured. They need to be treated, but we are short on manpower. If you have the knowledge of healing, would you mind giving us a hand? Gush decided to help out. Oh great, thank you. Kathleen, this person is going to give us a hand. I'm sorry. I didn't even introduce myself. My name is Cloakies? Cloakies. This is my sister Kathleen. That's very nice of you. Thank you for helping us. This means so much to us. Gush started to treat the wounds. Later that night, Gush was invited to the house of Kathleen and Cloakies, or Clock. I'm gonna call you Clock. There, Gush found out that they traveled from village to village to treat the wounded. I hoped the war would end. The number of people wounded by the war increases every day. Can't keep up. Gush decided to stay in the village for a while to help treat the wounded. So yeah, that quest line can be done by any... I don't know if it's based off time, but it can only be done by characters that have healing abilities. So, Gush, or what's his name, was he? Actually, I don't think he was. That was Chantel. Chantel's a mage. Okay, whatever. But we'll be able to get an additional character or two from that. There is another character that I was also... that we can potentially get, I think. Not anyone important, but there's also some story stuff involving the twins and Rain. Hey, a rune potion. Probably not going to worry about using it, because at this point it doesn't really matter. And unfortunately you can only equip one item. Alright, let's take a look. Little by little. Oh wow, no attack at all. Rain's Quest. Nope. Gush's Quest. Oh wait, it was Gush, it wasn't, Gush is a healer, I think. Might be. I don't even remember. He might be a monk. Anyway, while Gush was working with Caerleon and Clock, Gush was motivated by the devotion toward helping the injured. Gush then decided to ask if they are interested in becoming knights. Would we be interested in becoming knights? Thank you for asking, but we can't. There are so many people who need help on the continent. We can't ignore them. I hope you understand. However, Gush continued to persuade her, but it didn't do any good. Gush finally gave up, but one day... Gush, please, I need your help. My sister was attacked by a dragon, and she is badly injured. I can't treat her by myself. Gush ran to the spot where Caerleon was. I'm sorry, I was absent-minded. My carelessness caused you more trouble. Caerleon, don't talk. This is very bad. Gush started chanting the recovery incantation right away. Caerleon pulls through the critical stage. Her brother's care and incantations brought her to a stable condition. Gush decided to stay with him until Caerleon recovers. Alright, so next time we should be getting them to join us. Sometimes you might get a quest that kind of talks about the overarching story, I guess. There's like something to do with like a worm that's going to destroy the world or some nonsense. Which I'm guessing that's what happens if you don't beat the game in time. This version of the game, there's supposed to be a final battle. After you've taken over everything. I think you end up like losing possibly a few cities or something like that, and then you have to take them back, and you end up having to fight essentially Blood Oil, or whatever his name is, which we did run into. Yeah, I think we ran into Blood Oil. And there'll be like 2 final battles for that, but they're not in this version of the game as far as I can tell. Now I've looked them up, I looked up how the fights go, and overall I don't really like them, because they're kind of just really... It's a problem I have kind of with Final Fantasy Tactics as well. Like, the battles I generally have the least fun with are the demon fights, simply because the demon fights are kind of just made up rules for a particular boss monster. Besides, instead of using, you know, kind of unique class combinations or skill combinations, which is stuff I particularly enjoy from the game. And that's kind of how I feel about this, that particular final battle for Brigandine. Because it has some interesting monsters, granted, but it's like a bunch of rules, like you have to kill certain monsters in order to actually fight the boss, and then the minions can transform into like doppelgangers and things like that. It's really weird, and for a strategy RPG, I generally don't like things that are just randomly thrown together. Anyway, let's go ahead and keep sending people on quest, because I can't do anything else right now. This is the problem with having an ally, unfortunately. Another attack, they pushed. God, guys, can you fight better? Okay, stat increase. I've actually never been in a situation where I can't, where my ally has entrapped the opponent. Gush is still nursing Kathleen. She is getting a lot better. Clock visits Gush one night. Gush, my sister would like to speak with you. Would you come with me to her room? Gush, I would like to thank you for everything you've done for me. I can't express how much I appreciate you taking care of me. Gush tells her that anyone would have done the same. What is it you wanted to talk to me about? Yes, I've been thinking about this, and I think I'm going to apply to become a knight. Are you sure? Kathleen. Gush is surprised and tells her that if she wants to do this to return the favor, she doesn't need to. However, she shakes her head. I would like to return the kindness, but that's only a part of the reason why I want to become a knight. Kathleen, isn't this a bit too sudden? To tell you the truth, I have been thinking about this ever since you brought it up. No matter how hard we work, the number of casualties keep increasing. We can't sit around and wait for the war to end. We must make an effort to end it, even if it means going into the battle yourself. I would like to save everybody instead of just an individual. Am I wrong, Clock? Kathleen, I understand. I also know how you are. Once you make up your mind about something, nothing or nobody can change it. I'll come with you. Gush, we are not familiar with war and we might become a burden to you. However, we will do our best to return peace to this continent. So we get Kathleen and Clock. But yeah, there'll be quests that kind of talk about like foreboding events, but they don't really mean anything. Hey, Wisdom Seed. The Wisdom Seed you can actually use to do some class-changing things. Unfortunately, we don't have any of those particular monsters. Eventually I just stopped sending people on quests, but I'm trying to get one particular guy, additional character. Just for completion's sake. But at this point, as you probably have noticed, items don't really make much of a difference for me. Anyway, here's Clock. He's a priest. A priest who heals the injured on the battlefields with his sister, Kathleen. He also looks after orphans. He's a little indecisive and passive, so he tends to let others push him around. He is constantly worried about the health of his sister. And then we have Kathleen, who's a lector, who has access to Holy Word. She travels to the battlefields of Fortuna to treat the injured. Her relationship with people is very important to her. She hopes that this meaningless war will end soon. Well, it's not my fault. Anyway, where's Gush? Yeah, Gush is a monk, so yeah, he's a healer. Alright. And just to kind of show off... Wisdom Seed, it changes a Gygus into a Loki. To get a Gygus, you have to get a Giant to level 10. And Lokis are pretty interesting. There's Thors and Lokis. I don't think I've seen a Loki, but I've seen Thors. And they're kind of interesting. They got a really wide range point-blank AoE that has friendly fire. But I rarely use it. And this thing actually increases your rune power. Fancy that. Alright. So yeah, I'll keep sending people on quest, and at this point I'm probably just going to fast forward through all of them. But yeah, it's come down to this. They've pushed back. yet again. 0 monsters left there, 11 there. So they have exactly enough monsters to field 1 army. Now there's 6 monsters there, and 5 there. So they split the army. If they had just attacked from 2 fronts, they would be fine. The Baylor. I've never seen the Baylor. Nope, stat increase. There's a... Actually, wait. Don't we have... we might have the person already. No, I'm pretty sure we don't have that person. Because the person we're missing is a samurai, and we have 1 samurai, but that's Daffy. Alright, I think I'll stop sending people on quest. Did you guys at least take out a few of their units? No, you didn't. Okay, this is gonna be an issue. Okay. Seriously? You're gonna attack me? Alright, let's play. This video will at least have a combat in there. Alright. At least I can get the formation set up in a better state. And yeah, well, this is a thing that's happening apparently. This is like the second time we've ever been attacked. Besides obviously attacking my empty castles. So the thing I'm a little concerned about is getting hit twice. And getting Sierra dead, but she does have 523 HP, so she should be able to tank pretty much everything that's thrown at her. We'll see though. Oh, I need to read up on Road Bull. Nope, actually we have read about him. Never mind. Alright. Wow, you're kind of just sitting there. That's fine. Pretty sure Brigandine will take advantage of the opening and go into melee range, which is completely fine by me. I can hit that Griffin, but it's not really worthwhile. Good news is that Archer's way behind now. One, two, three. I can hit... Actually, I can hit most of them right now if I really want to. I would hit 6 of them. Yeah, why not? Sorry for the crackling audio. There you go. This might force them to stay back and heal instead. Terror Jaw. Ouch. Oh wow, it was a nasty crit. Thank God. If the AI was willing to shoot through his own people, he could have just taken out Sierra right then and there. I have enough for one more Meteor Doom, so I will take advantage of that. So I'm just seeing what my options are. A little risky, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Trying to get kills lined up for Cortina here. there you go. I thought Robo already had an action. That was my bad. But since he stopped the heal, he doesn't actually have enough rune range to actually reach me. This is why you don't take a bunch of slow units, by the way. Alright then. One more of these ought to do it. Was my plan faulty? Probably. Level 26. I do have just enough range to reach that unicorn. So do I go for the unicorn, or... Yeah, go for the unicorn. That's fine. Though, to be honest, I would like to actually hit those targets too. Do that first. Them losing units is actually might be sort of a good thing, but only because it will reduce their upkeep cost. But I don't think with 3 cities they're kind of screwed as far as upkeep costs are concerned, especially with all their upgraded units. Alright, what are my options? Get to that guy. Level 17, nice. Hey, maybe I'll be able to show off a sage. Bye. Just doing it for extra XP. Not that I really need it. Well, it made a difference. Bye. About to have a bunch of leveled up dragons soon. Bogart's fighting back. Gosh, you guys are so bad. Oh, that scroll he just read was the one that I talked about that, like, tells you about foreboding and stuff like that. It doesn't really mean anything. Unfortunately, there's some neat little stories between characters, so, like, if you have them encounter each other in battle, you know, and then there's the general story between characters, just depending on what faction you play as. But other than that, there's not really overarching story that you have to worry about. Down to 9 monsters now. Okay, at least you killed a few. But you didn't do well. And we of course took out a bunch of monsters here. Alright. Well, I mean, they're not running out of monsters at all, so you don't have to worry about that. Oh, gonna go fight there. And they won. So at this point, it's come down to this. I have to wait for New Almechia to actually finish. Oh, yep, there's that scroll again. Alright, I think everyone's returned by now. One evening, Rain is drinking alone in the bar. I'm useless, I can't even tell Millet about my feelings. Damn it. Hi there, Rain. Wow, you must have been drinking a lot. Huh? Millet? Uh-oh. He is really drunk. He can't tell me from Millet. Well, what the heck, I can pretend to be Millet for a while. Millet, will you listen to me? I am so useless. Why are you saying that? I don't have the courage to tell my feelings to this girl I have a crush on. I don't think he needs to tell her. It is rather obvious that he has a crush on her. Well, Millet is not the keen type to notice that, though. I guess I can speed up this relationship. First of all, I have to encourage him to express his feelings for Millet. I didn't know you have a crush on someone. Would you mind telling me who that is? Tell you, he's embarrassed. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. But I'm curious to know who stole your heart. I'm not worried about you telling anyone. Then won't you tell me? Oh, I know, you don't trust me enough. Is that it? I'm so sad. I may die from the sorrow of not being trusted. Or rather, die from laughing too hard from this. But Millet, I'm giving him a chance and he still can't say it. What an indecisive man. Listen, Rain. Girls are waiting for guys to tell them what their feelings first. If you don't tell her, someone else may take her away. Well, but such an indecisive man is not good for Millet. What are you doing? Millet, I love you, Millet! What are you doing? Get away from me! Rain hugs Mira. I said get away from me, you pervert! No, I love you, I love you! Someone help! Mira, what's the matter? What? Is that you, Rain? What? Wait, is that you, Millet? Then this must be Mira. Oops. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I thought I heard Mira scream. I'm sorry. Millet runs away. Millet, wait! It's not what you think. Don't make excuses, just go after her. Okay. Rain starts running after Millet. Mira shuts her eyes. Where are you, Millet? There you are. Wait, Millet, wait. Please listen to me. You don't need to explain anything to me. Millet. To be honest, I had no idea you and my sister were on intimate terms. But that's none of my business. No, you're wrong. There's nothing going on between Mira and myself. Please trust me. What? Actually, the girl I'm in love with is... Yes? She is, Damn it! I'm helpless. I can't say it. Damn. What's the matter? Are you okay? Millet, I hope I'll be able to tell you someday. Someday I'll become a man worthy enough, Ellet. Rain runs away. This is weird. I think that's about it. Alright, well. The Almechia got a spine. Unfortunately, they attacked in the wrong direction, which is actually going to make things more difficult, because now all the monsters are over here. So yeah, that's a problem. Well, I'm going to go ahead and call this a video. When we come back, we'll see what happens. Depressed Dior, Brigandine, see you guys later.